Hello everyone, thanks for joining. Nadeem here with PC.Solutions.Net. If you like the content, go ahead and hit the like, go ahead and subscribe. It helps with the YouTube algorithm making recommendations to other users. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between antivirus and actual security software. So antivirus is just a small portion of security software. There's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of process and procedure behind the scenes that happens as far as security goes. So here's the main issue with antivirus software. Antivirus software will only detect viruses and malware that it knows about. So it will detect malicious content that it knows about, that it has the signatures for. So if it's something new in the wild that the antivirus definitions don't know about, then the antivirus software is not going to catch that. How do you get around this problem? So we do this by deploying multiple layers of applications. So for example, we have an antivirus anti-malware application, which is going to block applications based on the signature it has, so known stuff that the system knows about. And then the other thing that we do is we do not allow applications to run unless we know about them. And that is the key. So that really blocks anything that we don't know about. And the way we do that is we learn from machines' behavior over a certain amount of time. Once we learn the behavior of the machine, which processes run on that machine, then we lock that machine down to only allow those processes to run. So if there is a new process that comes up, of course, the system won't know about it. It will simply not allow it to run. And we've tested it enough to where once we lock down a machine, we can try to open known infected malicious files, and that information doesn't even hit the antivirus. Even though the antivirus is running on the machine, it gets blocked before it even loads into memory. So that is really where you can really tighten down the hatches, and nothing is going to come in. So the question is, well, why is that better than just antivirus software? So here's the difference. Antivirus software is only going to catch stuff that has already entered the system and that it knows about. So that's why it's important to keep the definitions up to date on antivirus software, because the latest definitions will have the latest signatures in there, hopefully. The good thing about the way we do it as part of our security is we simply don't allow applications to run if we don't know about the application. So what that means is the application, the process, the executable can't even enter the system. So why would you want to wait for a malicious item to enter the system and then catch it, clean it, or block it? Why not block it before it gets into the system? That's the difference. We have had very good success with this technology. As I said, we layer it, so we still have the antivirus, anti-malware, and then on top of that, we have this zero trust application, which blocks unknown processes and files. And also, if somebody needs to run something new, they can request access to that. And then, of course, it gets, it logs everything and all that. Windows, if you have a Windows domain, so the domain policy has something like this built in. You can enable it. The problem is, it is not easy to identify all the files that need to run for the system to just run. Not people installing new apps, but when you just boot Windows, it loads up so many different files, and it's not easy to get a good handle on that unless you have an application that already knows what are Windows system files. That's the difference. That's really the secret sauce that comes into play, is knowing what files to automatically allow because we know they're good, and then not allow anything else to come in. The capability was there back in, even the Windows NT days, the capability was there to do it. And many companies tried to do it. Actually, I remember back in the day, we tried to do it, but it was very problematic because it ended up blocking files that we needed to run. So now we've gotten a lot better with that. And nowadays, with the technology we have, the system gets better. So until next time, everybody have a great day and be safe.